action. Right, today we're going to do Chinese spring rolls, Chinese style spring rolls. So we're going to start off, we've got 2 pans on here. The first one we're going to cut the pork in and the vegetables. And we're going to wrap them in the filo pastry, which we've got here. We've got some filo pastry. And then we're going to fry them lightly. So we've got a pork steak, we're going to do pork ones. So we want to trim off all the fat from the pork and get rid of that. Then we're going to cut the pork into very little pieces. So once we've got it into the strips like this, I'm going to take these strips and just cut them up really small. Oh, can you smell that 5-spice Sam I've opened? It smells strong, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. That Chinese 5-spice? Right, okay. So once we've got all the pork, which only takes a couple of seconds, diced up into small pieces, like that. We'll take some nut oil, or some stir-fry oil in this case, which is just a blend of like different oils, garlic, I think it's got ginger, stuff like that in it. Put a small amount of that in there and heat that up in the pan. So make sure that pan gets nice and hot. So that's heating up nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna whack the pork in. Just hear that sizzle. That's what we want. Right, so we'll get rid of our raw meat, get that out of the way, don't want any cross-contamination. Then we're going to use these, which are dried shiitake mushrooms, right? Quite nice, quite pungent. You can't cook them straight from dried, obviously, because they'll be hard. So what we've done is we've got some here that we soaked earlier in just some hot water. So we're going to drain those off. And there's our mushrooms, so we're going to cut those up quite small as well. These smell quite pungent, quite earthy. So we're going to add our shiitake mushrooms in with the pork and cook those off together. Give that a stir. So while they're doing, we're going to julienne some carrot. And the julienne is just means really small strips. The easiest way to do it, if you want to cheat, I use this peeler. Just cut it, just take strips off the carrot like this. Okay, so we've got some strips of carrot. Put them together. And then just cut to little strips. Lots of lovely little strips of julienne carrot. Then we've got some bean sprouts, lovely. Mix those in with it. Keep cooking that pork and those shiitake mushrooms, get them frying off nice. Turn that one off there. So there's, right, now we need some spring onions. Take some spring onions. few of them, just a few bits. Mix those in. So there we go. That's the base of our mixture. Give the pork another stir, and the mushrooms. Got to make sure there's no pink in that pork. Obviously, pork has to be well cooked. Well, I've got a little bit of garlic. Now that pork's nearly there now. We're going to wax that garlic in with the pork. Fry it off lightly. Get rid of this. Then we've got some ginger. Take that off the heat. A little bit of ginger. Take the bark off the outside. Right, now, just give it one last stir of the pork. A little bit of soy sauce. I've got a nice dark one. I like dark soy sauce, it's my favourite. I'm not a big fan of the light one. I don't think it really does anything. So, in our mix here, grate a bit of fresh ginger. There's a lovely fresh ginger. Chinese 5 spice. Sprinkle that in there. Pork and mushrooms. They go in. Season it all with a little bit more soy sauce. Give it a good stir around. Right, that is the filling for our pork and vegetable spring rolls, Chinese style. You smell that, Sam? Oh, have a sniff of that. It smells gorgeous. So we're going to get rid of all this now. Clear down the side. Whoosh. Right, now we've got some filo pastry here. Now, the thing about filo pastry is it's very delicate and you can't let it dry out. As soon as it dries out, it crumbles. So, when I'm doing the filo pastry, we need 2 sheets per pancake, and once we put the pancake roll together, or the spring roll, we're going to glue it together with a little bit of corn flour and some water. So a little bit of corn flour, a little bit of water. So we just make a little bit of a glue. Go lovely. Okay. So we'll start off. I'm going to get a slightly smaller pan. Nut oil as well for the flavour. Again, stir fry oil. And I want to add a little bit of vegetable oil as well. Put it like that, that's lovely. So we'll get our sheets, we'll carefully unravel our sheets. So I want to take 2 sheets. 1, 2, there we go. Put them like that. Get some of our filling. Put it inside. Bit of everything in there. Like so. I was going to get some corn flour. Stick it on the outside. This will glue it. fold it here, fold it here, round like this, tuck it under, very gently. I'm going to change pans actually. I made it slightly bigger than I wanted to. Right, okay. And we got it, then we're just going to flap it over here. You see where it's here? Yeah, I'm just going to glue it down a bit. Lovely. I'm going to put this straight into our hot oil. And that will sizzle away lovely. Wipe down the excess corn flour. Another 2 sheets. Fill it in. Corn flour on. Flip it over. Fold it over. Oh look, see a little split there. We'll have to cover that. We'll have to be very gentle to cover that. There we go. Seal the edge again. And into our hot oil. And then one final one. We've got enough for here, 1 each I reckon. What do you reckon, Sam?
Yeah.
So again, 2 sheets. 2 sheets! 1 sheet, 2 sheets. Right.
1 sheet is plenty.
One sheet is plenty. Rest of the mix in there, get it all in there. Mix in the middle. Corn flour on the outside. Corn flour on that side. See how delicate it is? See, I just moved it there and it's split. You have to be really careful with this stuff. It's great. One of my favourite things, baklava. Oh, the Greek sweet. It's lovely with this. Nuts and syrup and cinnamon. Oh, beautiful. Right, we'll wrap that gently. Put more on there. See, look, I just touched it too heavy there and it just split again. There we go. Glue it down. And in the pan. We've got 3 spring rolls. Now what I'm going to do with this straight away is I'm going to get this wrapped up and in the thing because it dries out so quickly. So I can use this for another time. I'm going to freeze it. Let's see if I've got any tin foil I can wrap it in. Yeah, get you to it. So those pancake rolls, you're just going to have to keep turning them round to yeah, to brown them off, to cook them. Get some tongs. So this first one should be a bit brown underneath. Oh, does it? There we go, look, it's broken already. Typical. Lovely, look at them, they're beautiful. So they're browning off beautifully now. Look at. When I put them on a tray, well, I cut that side, I'm just going to put them in the oven, I reckon, for about 3 or 4 minutes, just to make sure they're fully cooked. Obviously the ingredients are already cooked, it's just making sure the pastry's not too doughy. So they're beautiful, they are. So what do you think? It's going to be nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Easy, quick. All Chinese, a lot of Chinese cooking is quite quick because it's all wok based and pan based. You just fry it really quickly on extreme heat. So I'm going to take this first one out. Put it on my thing. See, I've got a little crack there. See how delicate it is? You have to be so careful. That's the only downside to this. Filo pastry is really delicate to work with. Take that one out. Beautiful. Just going to fry this one up a little bit more. I'll take that one out as well. Just take that one out as well. Lovely. And we're just going to stick these in the oven for about 5 minutes until they're nice and crisp and fully cooked. So come back in 5 minutes. Right, 5 minutes is gone. So I'm going to go into the oven. Here's my pancake rolls, nice and crispy. Oh yeah, lovely. My spring rolls, my blooming spring rolls. I keep calling them pancake rolls. I'm sorry, I shouldn't. They are spring rolls. I keep getting told off. So, I'm going to put one of the rolls onto a plate. Give it a cut down the middle so you can see the insides. There we go. There we go. Delicious, homemade, Chinese spring rolls. All right, thanks for watching. Keep cooking.